me so badly and was just using me. She called me ugly. She forced me to walk 5 to 10 meters behind her.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all. Do news, who's clues, or blues clues. Being ugly, my experience. Everybody has their experience, man. I believe so. Some people get lucky. Some people get lucky. I always got picked on for being ugly. I'm not going to lie. Talked on about in school because of my gear that I had on. Yeah, I didn't have the latest gear. I wasn't fortunate when I was a child. So I did have the shacks on in school. But I liked my shacks. They had the little dunk man on there hanging on. They meant a lot to me. People they talk about other people. It's just normal human nature. I think they do it to make themselves feel better. They pieces of shit. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's about to get real. We about to see what my man's talking about. He looked like he real sad too.
So first of all, this is my microphone. It's quite broken, and I've been drinking a lot of this right now, so I'm sort of drunk, and I'm
Oh
feeling
man, you gotta
really
put that
down,
down. I never even
like
seen that.
extremely down, and I will tell you why. It's 'cause my entire life I've been treated quite bad. I should also say, like, this is a warning. My English is not that good, and like, I'm
You
just
doing good.
I feel really alone, and I felt like I was gonna search YouTube for people with the same issue as me, and that is being really unattractive. And I've been having lots of issues with that, because every video I come across is with a really attractive or normal person, and they have no idea how it really is. So first of all, right now I'm putting up quite of a show. So if you think that I look pretty good right now, it's because I'm doing my absolute best to show you that I look good.
He look good, man. In today's society, I gotta say no homo. Pause or something like that. You don't look bad, man. It ain't about how you look. It ain't about how you look, man. Screw how you look. What's in here? What can you do with this? Those are the things that matter. You do something with both of those, how you look ain't gonna matter. You already do. You got a good personality. You already. You're a little drunk. I'm gonna listen to you a little more. Put that bottle down.
It's because I'm doing my absolute best to show you that I look good. It's also the cam. So first of all,
Get the angle. Get the... He's trying to get the angle. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Are you showing us your teeth? Oh, he's showing us his teeth. My teeth were screwed up too. I just got them fixed. I got lucky. I'm going to put a picture up here of what my teeth used to look like. It should be right here. This is my teeth at an ugly angle before I got braces. I feel you on that, bro. I'm right there with you.
my teeth are fucked up, and I'm pushing forward my jaw all the time.
You good, man.
I have extremely much loose skin. This is nothing I can do anything about. I've been checking this a lot. I have so much loose
Okay,
skin.
stop
Makes
pulling
me
it.
look
Stop
terrible.
pulling it. Just keep it where it's at. It's
I have
cool.
a big forehead,
I know what you mean, man.
and my hair is making me look really good. But if you would take away the hair,
If you would take away the hair, come on. I'm right there with you, bruh. I'm right there with you. I got a big forehead too. My hair makes it look decent. You take away the hair, we good, bro. Listen, all you gotta do is do a couple of tricks. You got a couple of tricks you can do. One trick, leave it on. Leave it on. Leave it on, bro. Second check, fix your teeth. Then you'll be good. I'm with you on it.
I got pretty bad posture, have a really big, bulky nose,
Me
and
too.
my lower lip is a lot bigger than my higher lip. Like my higher lip is normal, the rest is not. So I'm using my hair. I'm letting it grow out so it covers, and then
That's
I
what
use
I
a hat
did.
to hide my and
Yeah.
my eyebrows. Everything is like I do not look good. I've never in my entire life had anyone telling me I look good. If I look from this side, like this, push forward my jaw, maybe on cam I look a little bit better. But people in person, they see my nose, they see my lips, they see my tooth, they see everything, they see this, they see that I'm not looking that good.
You
I get
alright,
so
bro.
much critic, and I'm gonna tell you the story of my life, how to say it, of how I've had it. And also I should tell you, I may look quite bad, but there are people that have it hundreds times worse.
Yeah.
So
See?
I'm
Think positive. Think positive. You may look how you look, but it's people that look, but that don't matter. That don't matter, man. You seem like a pretty cool dude to hang around, and you seem like you genuinely hurt. This man genuinely hurt about how he look. He keeps oh, I can do it too. See, I got all that stuff. What's your name, man? Somebody could give me this guy's contact. We need to link up. We can go be ugly together, man. You feel me? And screw everybody, screw the world.
but there are people that have it hundreds times worse. So I'm not comparing myself to the worst of the worst. I'm just here to tell my story because I know lots of people on YouTube, they are like looking on these, they're trying to find someone to relate to and they can't because every person in the video is a girl or it's a guy that looks decently all right. Like he doesn't have a big nose or big lips or anything. He doesn't. It's always something.
It's always
So
something. It is.
let me start off by telling you the story of how I started getting called ugly. So
It's a story.
I had a very big trouble having friends as younger. Everyone always avoided me, found ways to get rid of me, and I sorta didn't care back then. And I got some friends when I was maybe how old was I? I think I was like I'm sorry if this takes time. It's hard to talk to me about. This isn't scripted or anything. This
I
is actually
see.
real.
I see. You
I
good,
was
man.
around 13 when I got my first serious friends. I was 13, 12 to 13, and they were like 16 to 18, beautiful alpha males. And like they were the first ones to start calling me ugly. And that was quite a shady neighborhood, so it's like they were with me because my mom gave them cigarettes and stuff, so they were like my guardians sorta. And they were the first people to call me ugly. And things went on and I ended up in school. I remember first time I was never like caring about girls. Girls were like meh, because I remember being young. They chased around the other guys at
Yeah, they chased around the other guys. The other guys were jocks. He said, girls, man. You got to stop thinking like that, man. You automatically down your confidence about being ugly. There's a lot of people out there that think like this, though. I'm one of them. I'm starting to progressively get better. I don't even know. Maybe I'm seeing the wrong thing. You know what you need to think about everybody that called you ugly? Fuck 'em. Who gives a shit about them? Fuck 'em. They ugly. Call them ugly back. That'll hurt them. You don't even know how that'll make them feel. It'll be like, damn, am I really ugly? An ugly person just called me ugly. Am I ugly? Screw 'em, man. Real talk.
schoolyard, and they were like pretending like the girls were trying to kiss the boys and the guys were like ew. And I remember how they all chased each other and no one chased me, so I was just standing there being like what the fuck. I guess there's something wrong with me. I was like the only one at that time that was like, oh, I sort of wish a girl would chase me, but that didn't happen. So yeah.
Aww.
Uh, let's see. Uh, I should just cut to the chase.
You good, bro?
When
We
I was
listening.
15, I started liking girls, like being interested in girls, and God, this is so difficult. This is so difficult making. Because I'm also drunk, and I don't really know if I want to make this. I'm trying to do this anyway.
Well, got to the world.
So, okay, wait. I need to get into the... Whew.
Come on, man. Let us know what's going on. This man is really kind of feel he don't. Apparently, he let this out to the world, so he messed with it. This was a good video to him. He let it out to the world.
Okay, wait. I need to get into the... Whew. Okay, so... When I was 15, I realized that I wanted to have love in my life. I was 15 years when I realized I wanted that.
Okay.
And like the amount of people that rejected me is astonishing. It's unexplainable. I remember I was 15, I went to school, I was socially inactive, I was a bit overweight. That's where all this comes from, because I was a little bit on the overweight side.
Also, you lost some
So
weight.
I was a bit heavier, not much heavier, but I was heavier. And let's see, I think the total sum from when I was 15 to 17 was well over 400-500 girls that I wrote with, that I tried to get into a relationship with.
God
And
dang.
that's
got to be the whole school. 400-500 girl. What school you go to? So he tried. The man tried to get a girl. Can't blame him. It's somebody out there for you, bro. I don't know your name. He ain't said his name yet. If he did, I forgot it. Been listening to his story. It's a girl out there for you, man. You got to keep going. You got to try 1,000, girl. If not, try 2,000. He consistent.
I tried to get into a relationship with. And that's not normal girls. I've never gone for the normal attractive girls. I knew from the start, like, they are not for me. They set these standards that are so high. They want attractive guys that are smart and funny and everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they do.
I set up, like, I tried to write with girls, and I wrote with girls that were overweight, that didn't look so good. Some of them had a big nose like me, some had big lips, some had shorter hair.
How about that?
I even wrote with about, I think it was like three girls that were handicapped. No, this time I was between 15 to 17 years, so I was quite young.
Oh my God. He expanding out to each, culture. He trying to get to each culture, man. So he's trying. He's honestly trying. He even wrote girls with a big nose like him. Handicapped. There's somebody out there. I don't care. Handicap or not. Branch off. Try black girls. You ain't said black girls yet. You try a few black girls, you might find one of them in that bunch. Girls, man, that still happens on girls to this day. I know it's been happening for years. Girls search for a specific type. You got to have something. It's slowly starting to stop a little bit, but the medium is still there. They're going to like an attractive, handsome, smart, jock, strong. They're not going to like this. They don't care if you're, if they know you're a millionaire, they might. But if you have a promising career and you're just a couple of steps away from that promising career, they don't want to wait. They already want that man doing that thing. Especially if you don't look good. You gotta already have money and doing all that. Keep going, bro.
Capped. No, this time I was between 15 to 17 years, so I was quite young. And every single one called me ugly. Every single one. And some of them were straight up honest with it and said that you're not my type or you're ugly. That's like, if someone says you're not my type, that's the nicest way someone can say that you're ugly. So always heard
I
you're
heard that
not
a
my
lot of. I
type.
heard that a lot of times.
So that's something I heard a lot.
I did too.
And after 2 years, I gave up. I simply gave up totally.
No,
And
man. That's what you don't do. You never give up. Never give up. No, no, no. Never give up. No, no, no. I wish I could have played the song. Never give up, man. That's one thing you don't want to do. Because once you do that, you defeat it. Then what? Once you give up, then what? No, no, no.
when I gave up, I started to care more about writing with people who had it difficult, who were sad, and who didn't have it easy. And that's when I first met the first girl in my life
Oh, you see?
that wanted to be with me. And I spent 7 years with that girl.
That's
And
a
I
long
regret
time.
it very much. Because that was a girl that treated me so badly and was just using me. She called me ugly. She forced me to walk 5 to 10 meters behind her. She'd never hold my hand. She never kissed me. She never did anything to show appreciation of me. She just simply used me. And it was not a good relationship.
Watch out for the. Even if you. That's crazy. She used this man. She knew this man was, had a lot of, excuse me. He had a lot of insecurities. A girl will come in and swindle. Not all of them. It's a certain. I don't like to make it seem like all these girls do this and all of that. Certain females, you gotta just be able to pick them out of the litter. You gotta come in and use you. Why would you take 7 years of that? At 2 years, you gotta be like, okay, but I'm ugly, so if I leave, that's another mindset. A person in their head, if they think that they can never get nobody like this again, they're going to stay through whatever. I don't care if you make me walk on all fours, treat me like a dog. I'm still going to stay, because I can't find anybody like you again, and I know it, and I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to let you do what you want to do.
Never cared about me. She was always angry, aggressive. And for the first half year, she didn't really want to be in an actual relationship with me. She just wanted to be with me. We had sex and we had
Oh, you good? You had sex?
fun, I guess, sorta.
Yeah.
Except when we went outside when I was forced to go behind her. And then we went into a relationship and she did everything for, I think it was 3 or 4 years. She forgot my birthday. She was cheating on me. She was flirting with other guys online.
Of course.
I always did everything I could. When I gave her 20 minutes massages on her back every day, even though I was sick. I am
Good
sick in
man.
my body as well. I'm not gonna take that up right now because it's not that major. But back then it was when it sort of started. So I was not really feeling that well. I was weak. I was sad. But I gave it my all. I tried to be a good boyfriend. I gave her massage.
Good man. It'd be the good man that these girls want in disguise like this. But sometimes it's the things you don't want that you need. It's a good man. You can find one of these good looking guys. They're not going to take the time out to massage you all. You give me a massage. They want their back massage. But then the girl always talking about, I want this and that. This man right here doing this. Find you somebody doing that. You might get what you want. This is sound like a good man.
Gave her massage. I bought her presents when I had money. I spent my time with her. I altered my personality for her so she wouldn't feel that it was weird. I tried my best to be the perfect I could, and she always told me, you're not enough, or like you're not good enough, or things like that. She always told me that. And this is how it was for about 3 years, or 4 years.
You
Then
stayed
I
too long,
moved,
bro.
and she didn't move with me. She was like, it's not worth it. If you move, it's over. So I moved, it was over. And then she started calling me and being like, you should take me back because you are unlovable. I remember those words so clearly. You are unlovable. That's the worst thing I ever felt. And I was like, screw this. Nope. And I was alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere in the woods. It's a movie, I know, but I was literally living in a cabin. I have an actual video of it when I recorded like back then, because I have other YouTube channels. This is a new thing, but like those are for gaming and stuff like that. Anyway, I was living in a cabin for 4 to 5 months all alone. And she called me, it was after like a few weeks, the first month. She was like, take me back, you're unlovable, you should be with me. I was like, nope.
Stay strong. Don't let her leave you and then try to come back, bro. You gotta stay strong. She might have left, went screwed around with some other guy. That's usually how it happens. Leave, screw around with some other guy, then that other guy don't want to mess with her. And you know what? Girls get bored too. Oh, let me go with my ugly guy. He was always available. Sometimes availability can be used against us in that way. You know, it can hurt us. He always available. We want what we can't have. When we get what we want something else. It's weird. It's weird.
And that's the first time I started writing again with new girls. It had been 3 years, or almost 4. I had lost weight. I had started exercising more. I was a bit stronger. Things were a little bit easier, like living. And I was also developing my alcoholic problem. I mean, you can say alcoholic because it's not that bad, but like I was drinking a lot. Anyway, I lived in that cabin and I started writing with new people in my area, which was really not many. I had to like take the closest town. It was an hour away, but like I managed to find a girl there. And by that time, I met her. We were just friends. It was chill. She was actually a terrible human being. She was like, she only cared about money, how people look. She wanted to have a guy that took care of her and all that. So I didn't really feel anything for her. We were just friends. But in the end, she was 17 and I was 20. So it was like sort of, so like, I remember I bought lots of alcohol to her. And she was like, keep some of this. We're going to use this later.
Now you wilding out. You done incriminated yourself on camera, man. Oh.
And so I kept some of it. And she then one time visited me in the woods. She spent her night with me. And we laughed, we drank, we had fun, and we had sex. And that's the first time I felt accepted in, like, I felt like I had hope in my life. I really felt like there is hope for me. Like there's someone for everyone. I really felt there are people that will look past your appearance, and that's sort of right. There are people out there who will look past how you look and be with you even if you're unattractive. And it doesn't even matter to what degree of unattractive you are, because there will be girls that will not really care. The problem is finding them, which is, I would say that depends on the country. If you're in a country with extremely lots of tourism,
New York,
extremely good economy, everyone are decently rich, like everyone are decently beautiful, all that. Maybe it's time to look into future plans and move to another place where you can find more unattractive people, because that's sort of what you want.
Where is the place at, bro? Drop the location. So it's a method to the madness. If you're unattractive, slide. You cannot be in LA, none of these big cities. You got to go into a smaller city. It'll help your chances. Make sure it's more unattractive people there than good-looking people. Drop the location, my brother. He figured it out.
Anyway, this girl and I was friends a few weeks, and or were well friends with benefits, and then we sort of broke contact and stuff. She was one of those people that were like, I get bored of people easily, so it was like, eh. So we didn't really stay friends.
You had
Anyway,
sex.
uh, after after that time, I sort of got really annoyed of being alone, and my ex wanted to come and visit me,
Oh my
the girl I was
God.
with for all those years that treated me so bad.
Yeah, I bet.
And I was so weak, so I said okay. And I spent another it was about 3 years. I've spent 7 in total with her, so it was about 3 more years with her. And those years sort of improved quite a lot. They were a lot better than the first 3 years, so it wasn't that bad. But it didn't work out because I was so unhappy.
I
I was
bet. What you thought
extremely
was gonna
unhappy. It
change?
felt like we had nothing in common. She was always angry, moping, complaining, and she didn't feel good, and I didn't feel good. We were just tearing.
What you thought was gonna change, bro? What you thought was gonna change? She probably went and got in some relationship, like I said earlier, and it just didn't work out. Girls get bored. They want their man back. Why not? Ain't nothing else. I'm tired of getting used. Let me go to somebody that I can use and abuse. That's her master plan. You fell for it because you were weak. Men get weak too. We have weaknesses and we let stuff in our lives that shouldn't, be in there. It happens to us too. That's not something that just happens to women. Women are the things that we let in.
Each other down, and I couldn't forget all the things in the past. And like we had nothing in common except just being angry on each other. So we broke up, and that was about 5 months ago now. And I moved past everything quite easily. So 1 month ago, after we broke up, I started to try and date again. And the bombardment of you are ugly or not my type was so unreal. I can tell you a few things that I've been through. I've met people that are girls that are extremely overweight and don't look well as well, and they tell me, "You're not my type. You're way too ugly." Or they make up an excuse like, "Oh, you didn't text me the same day. I can't be free. I can't have you as a contact." And they do anything to get rid of you. And then there was this time when I had a date with a
That's
girl,
true though.
and I had spent lots of money on making a perfect day together. Like I had set up everything perfectly, and I went on the subway over an hour,
What happened?
and I stood on the train station, and I looked for her for 2 hours before I was like, okay, she gave up. And then I went home, and then she wrote that when she saw me, I was so ugly, she didn't have the encouragement to talk to me. And now I made an algorithm for a site that's like Tinder, but it's called Bado.
Bado.
It's like Tinder pretty much, where I automatically love every person, no matter who. It's like a special algorithm for a program that I made, so that I click a button and it likes 600 people every day, which is the limit.
This man, use your brain. I knew he had something up there. This man created a damn algorithm that likes 600 people a day. How do you do that? Like, what is this called? Bado? Let me write this down. How you spell it? Baddo? Or Do? We're going to check both of them. Let me know the algorithm. That's crazy. He's trying. At least he's never given up on trying to find love. This is one persistent guy. He could have just gave up and said, you know what, I'm never going to try again. He's been trying and trying and trying. Jesus.
And I've done that for over 10 days, so I know easily it's over 6,000 people that I have liked on that side. Like,
Jesus.
like and wants to write with. No one, not a single one has responded. Not a single one, even though I put on the best photos I can find. Not a single soul wants to reply or write or give a person like me a chance. So where am I standing in this all right now? Extremely depressed, extremely sad, feeling like giving up. I have sort of given up a lot on many things. And all these events through the years have made that I haven't been able to live a normal life because my friends were commenting on me not looking good. My family's
Your
been commenting
friends?
on it. Everyone's always pointing it out, and I get so frustrated.
See, I understand your family because that's your family. Family picks on family. But your friends, though, let them know you don't like it. They shouldn't talk about it. Them your friends. But shit, in the end of the day, your friends gonna pick on you too. I got picked on by my friends too. So I can't talk. It is what it is, man. Love yourself. Screw everybody else. Everybody else. Love yourself. And once you love yourself, who knows? It doesn't matter who else love you. They just gonna be a extra addition to your self happiness. You know, that's all I can tell you, man.
Commenting on it. Everyone's always pointing it out, and I get so frustrated, sad when people look away. They are like, "No, we don't want a guy like you as our friend." Like, eh. And I'm currently in a situation where I'm waiting for plastic surgery because that's the only way. And I'm telling you this right now. If you're unattractive, the only way for you to get a normal life is to work, earn up money, or go to the hospital, get psychiatric help. And if it's severe enough, they will give you free surgery or whatever. Get the surgery so you look better. You don't have to be a model. Just get the flaws out. Get the big issues.
Facts,
Because if you have
facts,
especially
facts,
if you're a guy, this is also a
facts.
guy problem. Because if you are a girl, it doesn't really matter how you look. Because there's so many guys like me, or in a similar situation. There's so many of us, unexplainable amount. I've written and talked with so many guys in the same situation as me, where they have either a few flaws or many in their face. They
I
don't look
have flaws
that
too. Look at
terrible, but
me.
like it's
I'm putting my flaws up on the screen. I got flaws too, man. I had them. I fixed them. My teeth went up. You know, I got flaws too. Dry skin. Girls hate that. Girls don't want to be looked at as ugly though, because once they looked at as ugly, they have ugly guys approaching them. So like, damn, I'm already ugly. Why can I ugly? It ain't gonna work. They want to feel like they can get a cuter guy. So hey, you're not my type. Everything is stereotypical nowadays, man. You don't look like this, you don't get this. You look like this is what you got to settle for. Long as you keep trying.
a few flaws or many in their face. They don't look that terrible, but like it's severe enough that this issue comes up. So if you're a girl, you can find these guys. There's no problem, and you don't even have to look good. I've written with so many handicapped girls who have even bigger flaws in their appearance than me, and everything. They have no problem at all. Any girl can find any guy anytime they want. No issues whatsoever. This is a guy problem because there is less
Yeah.
supply of guys than girls. Because girls are the one that choose the guys, not the other way around, unless you're really attractive. Now I mean in general. So this is a guy problem. And if you're a guy, if you don't look good, get surgery. Only way. Get surgery. If you have the possibility,
Man.
lose some weight or get muscles. That's about it. It's the only thing.
It's as
And
simple
I
as
don't say
that.
that to be rude. I just say that's my conclusion because this is something I've been suffering with for about 11 years, I think, if not more. 11
Man.
years I've been suffering with this. I've
Jesus.
never in my entire life gotten a single compliment that's been real. Everyone has always just used me. I've heard so many times you're funny, you're doing
You
this
are
and that,
pretty
that's
funny.
nice. Like,
You are a pretty funny guy, because I know this story not meant to be funny, but I can't help but some of the parts are kind of funny. What you saying, bruh? Keep hope alive, bruh. We're going to finish this video out.
personality is one thing. When it comes to love, at least for me, in the place I live, only matters how you look. So get surgery if you can. I'm repeating myself because I'm running out of things to say. And this is probably the only video I can ever do right now. If by any chance you guys will like this, whoever watches it, if even anyone watches it, I don't know. Hope it goes better for you. I hope you can sort of
I like
relate
this
to me.
dude. I relate to you, bro.
And that you're in a similar situation. And I'm gonna take another drink. So
He's the legend.
that's the only thing.
This dude's
And
a
also,
legend.
no, I'm not really I'm not overweight to such a extent.
He putting the gun. He got
I'm
the gun.
pretty thin, so like, don't get the feeling like, oh, you just need to lose some weight. No, I don't. Trust me. I definitely don't really need to lose weight. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Yep.
He looked like not war. Dun, 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 not war. That's who he looked like. I was trying to figure out who he looked like all video. Dude looked like Nardwar, man. Hey, bro, you good, man? Don't even trip. What type of plastic surgery you gonna get done? I'm interested in knowing. Is there any updated videos of this guy? I need to see some more, man. I need to see some more. Hey, we about to get into some more. If there's any more, put it in the comments. Hey, until next time, y'all. This is any.